In the kitchen, Charles has warmed the starter, ready to plate up.
Where I've been given such short notice, I really hope they are forgiving about the fact that I have got some of the stuff bought in from shops.
Here it is, homemade potato rosti and a bhaji from the pub.
Oh, that looks nice.
Just for you. I didn't make the onion bhaji. I got one of my friends to drop them off for me.
Well done for being honest.
Yeah, that's fair, that's good.
Unfortunately, I did find the rosti just to be mashed potato, bland and a bit boring.
The food's absolutely scrumptious. I particularly enjoyed the onion bhaji, but that was probably because it was a takeaway onion bhaji.
What actually did you cook yourself for the starter?
I cooked myself the rosti and I cut the onions.
What he did make, I wasn't impressed with. Everybody else, I slaved for...
Minutes?
Hours and hours and hours.
I would have rather it was just all your own work, and I kind of would have appreciated that slightly more.
Well, I don't really... I mean, to be honest, I don't really care. I just wanted something... for me, as what I wanted to eat for a starter, I wanted a rosti and I wanted an onion bhaji. Whether you guys like it or not, I wasn't really bothered. I thought, I'm going to make myself a load of food that I want to eat and I want to enjoy. And if you like it, great, give me good points. If you don't like it, I don't really care. This is the food I eat. Really,
He should care about what we think, because we're coming to his dinner party and we're eating his food. And I got criticised, and you just got to take it on the head.
Do you know what? I'm going to say it again. I just don't care anymore. They're all in for the kill. It's just a bit frustrating. I was like, why? What have I done to deserve this pain? I've been slaving away all day to just get abuse. It's just horrible.
At least the main's all homemade.
This is definitely all about flavour, this dish. It's not all about the presentation, but hopefully where they all merge together, it should taste really nice.
That's the spirit. Here it is, vegetarian thali.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh, that's so lovely.
Oh, that looks delicious, Tom.
Thank you. Charles, I'm literally trying to finish this so I can have seconds. Really, absolutely gorgeous. Come to mama. Oh. I love the colours, the flavours. It was absolutely scrumptious.
With the cheese and the tomato sauce, it was just lumpy, rubbery, tasteless. It was a bit of a letdown.
I don't know if you know, I don't like spicy food.
Yeah,
and I'm not finding it spicy, so it's
that's good. Oh, good. Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Praise indeed. With the compliments flowing, Charles decides to open up about his travels in India.
So basically, I did a 10-day course where you sit for 10 hours a day in complete silence, meditating. We lasted 6 days at this one. But I was so interested by the whole idea of just sitting in silence for that many mad days, just meditating constantly. I went back and did it in Wales.
Blimey, he's going on a bit, isn't he? Why don't we all sit in silence for a couple of moments? Shh! Right, let's carry on. Stop talking about meditating.
I did it there
in
February, then I did it again in May, then I did it again in June, then I did it again in Australia.
I think it was interesting to hear about Charles's travels for the first 10 seconds, but it did drag on a little bit.
I could have gone to sleep. It was the most boring part of the whole week for me.
Sadly, things are about to get a whole lot duller.
Relax your arms and your whole body. So take a deep breath beforehand and then sort of try and focus on the air coming in and out through your nose. So try not to force it. It sort of relaxes you a bit more. I've just planted the seed. This will resonate with these people. And in a couple of years' time, 10 years' time, they'll be doing it.
You reckon?
It's just not right. It's not me, and it don't. Whoever does it, it's just no. That is not part of a dinner party. Couldn't stand it.
So that's a no then. On to dessert. How's that souffle? All light and fluffy?
It feels like fish.
Fish?
It's as much about the experience tonight as it is about whether they like it or not.
I'm sure they'll love it. A selection of Indian sweets. Verdict?
It tastes like skin, doesn't it?
Skin?
It's horrible.
At last, something they all agree on. Taxi!